Well, it looks like Genoa have had the nerve to declare war on me, which is a bit odd. I'm not going to call allies to help, because that sometimes means they no longer become your allies. What's he got? Venice and the Italian states. I hope they don't join them, because they're trading partners of mine. So, nope, can't see anybody else on their side. So, looks like we've just got Genoa to cope with. Right, fairly simple action. There's only two infantry units that can get through, and he's got some artillery that can batter down the walls and let his cavalry in, but the cavalry are pretty poor anyway, and we'll have chevaux de frise. So it's going to be a very boring game to watch, I'm afraid, and it's the usual thing: form a square in the middle, put my men on the walls to blow away whatever they can in the beginning, and then I'll come back to the game when the battle's complete. Well, there's a lesson to be learned from that encounter. All the cavalry that I lost in that encounter were all because I charged them through the doorway of the fortress to try and capture his routing infantry. So that's what the problem with that was. Otherwise, I'd have had any casualties whatsoever, and he'd have lost all of those. But hey ho. Well, I'm going to speak a bit loud because I've got the sound on the game at the moment, so I'll be turning that off shortly. But I'm just going to show you this trade route that's been raided. It's the Genoans. They're obviously sending me a red herring here. It's to try and get my fleet to go off that way, I'm afraid, you know, to stop him raiding my trade route with this stupid sloop here. That isn't going to happen. There's no way I'm going to fall for that one. I'm after the big bait. He has a large fleet in here, and that's the one we're going to be going for. That's better. I hope you can hear me now. The plan, of course, is to pop out that fleet. He's had the nerve to come and attack me, so he's going to suffer for that one. I'll pop it out with a cavalry unit from there, and then I'll attack it with my main fleet. Give me a chance to get my second raiders in. I don't know what that fleet is doing, to be honest. It's ragged already. I don't know who it's been fighting. I don't think it's been out in the time that I've been waiting here, so it looks like it's damaged, so we're going to get it, aren't we? Fourth rate ship of the line, Bay of Bengal. Oh, crikey, these have arrived in Savoy, by the look of it. Location Savoy. That's where I asked them to go. That's not where they should be located. They should be on the way there. But anyhow, let's go to Bengal. Yeah, no surprise that the trade agreement's cancelled when they declared war on me, is there really? So let's go over to Bengal. That was this one here. This is the one I've got mixed up with before. As for a few extra ships to be produced in here, I was expecting, if there were going to be any actions at all, that it would be on this side here. It didn't come here. It came from Genoa, of course. So I'll just wait for those to get round there. Yes, they're round there. Okay. Now technology theft failed again. I'm not going to let this distract me from attacking that Genoan fleet. Oh, come on, let's have a look. All good. Spice warehouses, cotton warehouses, ports upgraded. Good news. 19,970. Trade route raided. Right, new port emerges. We've got one in New Spain. Might need to think about doing something about that. In fact, I will. I'll do that right away. Make that a trading port just to make sure I don't forget about it. Because there are resources in there anyway in New Spain. So. Nation destroyed. Pueblos. That means the British have destroyed the Pueblos. They were sort of Texas area around there, weren't they? Okay, for those that are checking up for me on the ministers and politics and all that, 59%. I didn't kick any ministers. I didn't do anything. Everything was green, and it's gone down from 62 down to 59. So there is definitely something going on there, isn't there? Elections coming up soon. Now, where was I? It was the Genoan fleet, I think, really, is the thing that I need to be paying attention to. So let's go get them. Now, it did say that my artillery had arrived and stuff. Oh, it has. Oh, I thought it was further away than that. Anyhow, we've got some extra troops in now. I've even forgotten what I ordered now. I certainly asked for a gun, there's no doubt about it. I already had 3 horse in there, including the lights. I asked for the lights, didn't I? So, okay, so what I'm going to do now is move my, I don't know, small unit, this will do, out to here to pop his fleet out. Now he's left that one there. I'm not sure, actually, if that one is going to intervene or not. It might stop me from popping those ships out. Let's see if it does. No, it hasn't done. That's good. So let's have my man back. And now we have a fleet to play with. Let's see what he's got first. 14 ships. We don't know exactly what state they're in, but we know that they're sloops and brigs by the look of it. Sloops and brig. Oh, Indiamen as well. So it's going to be messy, basically. I wonder if it's worth capturing some of those Indiamen, actually, and then starting a new trade area somewhere. But anyway, depends if I feel greedy and want the money or not, which probably means I'll go for the money. Yep, looking pretty poor, isn't he? 4, 3, these are the number of guns that they've got. I think all of those guns together, if you add them together, wouldn't even come to 2 of my ships. Probably not even 2 of my big hitters. You know, perhaps one of the big hitters and perhaps the 4th rate. Not too sure, but we should be able to get him. Main thing is that he doesn't escape, so I miss out on prize money. The other thing is, of course, that I don't want him to have any left over towards the end of the battle, because I might not then be able to finish the battle in time. So let's go for it without further ado. Right, we're going to have a bit of a break from tradition this time. We're going to go for the crescent shaped formation. You see this one here? And we're going to envelop the enemy. Well, that's the plan anyway. So let's go for it. See how we go. I've chosen this formation because the enemy are more than likely to be in line. Where on earth are they? Well, I'll find them on that bottom map first. They're more than likely to be in line. And, oh crikey, it's a foggy day as well, so... Okay, let's get ourselves up in this place here. I'll speed this up a little bit as well. Yeah, they're more than likely to be in line. If I can hit the front ship, what I can do is envelop the others on either side instead of going all the way around. I'm hoping that means we can be a little bit quicker about it, but put them all on chain shot as usual, so no change to that. And we'll see if we can catch them all this time. Right, I've decided to put the sound on this battle. I hope you can still hear me. If you can't, you just have to watch things. What's happening here is we're sending a crescent formation in towards the enemy. The idea is that we're going to be able to envelop him eventually. So we're going to go round him, either side, so that we have ships both to the left and to the right of him, and then we'll be able to, in a way, envelop him. The idea is that he hasn't really got a lot of strong vessels to be able to take us on here, so we're going to be able to hopefully surround him. We're almost surrounding him here, and then once we've got him completely surrounded in a big circle, that's what we're going to aim for anyway. It's hardly ever possible to manage, but we're going to give that a try, and then what we're going to do is start blasting away at him. The good thing about this formation is that it allows you to maximise your fire from quite close range quite early on in the battle with a lot of ships. So instead of just one ship firing in the beginning, you know, and then others sort of going along one at a time, you're getting lots and lots of ships being able to fire at the same time. The only thing is you're taking broad fires from ships as you go in. There's one of his better ships, 21 guns out of 21 guns. So we are taking fire from those, which isn't pleasant, of course. It's not something I want to be doing normally, but he hasn't got a lot of guns in this particular action.